All right, welcome back. 11:03 on the clock is still What's Up Lagos with the Tekes. And remember, today's Wednesday, and that means Techie Talk will be live in just a moment. But we have some stories. WhatsApp. Yeah, we have some WhatsApp messages. Should we take them? We ready for it?
Yep, let's go.
Okay. Let me see. This Bola from Ogba says, "What's up, Lagos? I think in the end, everyone should do what makes them comfortable, chubby or skinny, as long as you love yourself and your body. That is what is most important." And I agree with you on that. T Nice from Jibo who says, "Good morning, the Tekes. What's up, Lagos? Seriously, I enjoy this topic, Orobo and chubby ladies." Okay. I love Lekpa ladies, but most of the Lekpa ladies that come my way, their character and attitudes don't click with mine. He says, "Presently, I meant this Orobo and the character fit into my ways. To be sincere with you, I love her to the extent that I see her like Lekpa." He says, "Now we have 1 year plus in a relationship." Okay, I said she no fat for my eyes, oh. All right. Thank you for that one. Mary Peter from Ijesha says, "What's up, Lagos? Yes, so I am feeling myself here. I love myself and my husband loves my size too." Good morning, my favorites, the checkers. Thank you so much. Let me see. Much more messages. This one's coming from who now? Christian says today's his or her birthday. "What's up, Lagos? I thank God for the gift of life. Happy birthday to you." We appreciate that you dropped a message to tell us that today's your birthday. More messages coming here. This one says, "Teke and Andrea, I love you and your husband." It's coming from Mike. All right, thank you. Appreciate that. Another message here says, all right. It says, "What's the title of the song that we just played?"
Which song?
Someone's asking for the title of the song we played.
Is it Lagos? Which one?
Yeah, the one with Lagos, yes.
All right, it's Lagos. And it's titled Lagos by Jamie Black.
Okay, this gentleman here sent a picture of his wife. It's coming from King Festac. He says, "What's up, Lagos? Hashtag Tekelicious. My wife is a makeup artist as her side hustle. Even when we dated, she only used powder and lip gloss at times. As a playboy then, I had some chicks like that. They're all wore makeup, but when I set my eyes on her, it was erratic." Okay, it was erratic. It was erratic. Okay. And he says, "Generally, I see heavy makeup as a means to lie to people about how you really are facially. Inferiority complex can also be a reason. The best is just work on your skin by keeping it healthy and your character. I flaunt her everywhere we go." This is a picture of her, and she looks so beautiful. Thank you, King from Festac, for dropping that message.
Yes, indeed, I totally agree. But some people also, there are people on both sides as far as this makeup matter is concerned.
Yeah.
There are those like, well, if it makes you comfortable, if it makes you feel, if it boosts your self-esteem and confidence, then go for it, irrespective of what who says. But, and then, that's on one hand. I think most ladies do that because of that. And if it's healthy to you, just like we're like losing weight or anything, and it has nothing to do with attracting men. The problem is when you do it and think that you want to attract men, and specifically, it may not necessarily work that way. If you're doing it and you can defend it, that okay, it's as a result of the fact that look, it boosts my self-esteem. Just like some guys go to the gym because they believe that it's going to build their self-esteem, as it were. There's no issue. But when it's now, you just believe that you don't look beautiful generally, except if you do the makeup, and also getting it right. I think makeup has been abused, if you ask me. Getting it right, just don't do it anyhow. And having the eye to know what's good for you. It's just like fashion, what you wear. It's part of fashion.
Yeah, so, I also was going to say, based on occasion as well, the kind of makeup that will suit the occasion you're going for.
That's right.
You can't put a heavy makeup when you're going for a day event, except it's a night event, then you put a heavy makeup. There are things to know.
There are rules, right?
Yeah, there are things to know. There's some kind of hack to this putting on makeup and the likes. And trust me, when you have a good skin, just take care of your skin, especially the skin on your face. Putting on makeup won't just be your next thing, because I don't know, but if you're a lady, if you're a woman, maybe you should put much more work in making sure that you have your skin looking healthy, especially the skin on your face.
I agree. 8 minutes past out of 11. More messages. We still have messages, so we can get into Techie Talk show.
Okay, this last one here says, "What's up, Lagos? Whether lekba or a robot?" Okay.
Boy.
Character is important to me. What your makeup is means you are not up to standard and confidence in yourself. I don't think that's true, but I mean that's your opinion. He says when you put on makeup, it shows that you're not confident. You're not up to standard, and you're not confident in yourself. That's what he's saying. But we'll move away from that. Techie Talk is live, and we bring you tech updates.
That's right. Absolutely. We're ready for that. In case you don't know what Techie Talk does, is where we bring you the biggest tech conversation weekly. And today we have yet another. I just tweeted something on my Twitter page at Collins Teke. It's like an opinion poll. We want to know your personal opinion on a matter that we'll be discussing today on Techie Talk. So for those who you're just tuning in, follow me at Collins Teke right now. I just tweeted that there. You can go there and drop your opinion on the opinion poll concerning what we talk about on Techie Talk today. But like Andrea mentioned, we start with the tech updates. And we'll bring in that right now, right after the break.
Lagos, such a busy place. But here's how I manage to stay in touch with the latest changes, trends, news, economics, and even entertainment.
99.3 Nigeria Info.
It's okay. That is okay. It's okay. No, it's okay. Let me explain. It's okay. She. Off your mic.
On 99.3 Nigeria Info, your mic is always on. Let's talk.
It's What's Up Lagos, baby. Get set.
listening to What's Up Lagos, Nigeria's number one for talk, 99.3 Nigeria Info. A beautiful day, so we're live on Techie Talk. For those joining us, I think we're streaming live on social media platforms. There you can also comment and drop your, of course, contribute to our main topic today, which has to do with the telephony industry, if you like, the telecommunications industry. We'll be looking at that. Getting your personal opinion and experience on that. But like we mentioned earlier, every weekday on Wednesday like this, we bring you the Techie Talk. We start the Techie Talk with our tech updates. And that's exactly what we're going to do right now, kickstarting with the tech updates. Now, we start with the Twitter ban. 7 months shutdown of Twitter costs Nigerian economy about $26.1 billion. That's about 10.72 trillion naira. That's according to the Lagos Chamber of Commerce, the LCCI, and industry stakeholders have all said. And I'm going to quote, it said, in business terms, the cost of a 7-month shutdown of Twitter operations in Nigeria is estimated to about 10.72 trillion naira, according to NetBlock's cost of shutdown tool. And that's quoting Chinyere Almona, the Director General of the SCCI, on Friday. As a result of the local ban, by the way, local businesses lost out both on online revenues and on potential sales to mass audiences. Now, he also said in a statement, that's according to a statement from the news agency of Nigeria, NAN.
All right, moving away from the Twitter ban, let's head straight to...
But before you run away from Twitter ban, right?
Okay.
Since Twitter came back, how's life been? I know you're not a full Twitter person, don't like Twitter that much, but generally, what's your assessment of the vibe generally from Nigerians?
I mean, it's just a welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
Nigerians are saying that the streets have opened.
Yeah, I saw the streets of brutality.
That have opened the streets.
Of brutality and savage.
Fun.
Woo, fun indeed. Anyway, so why I move away? I used to be on Twitter. I used to love going on Twitter until I found out that it was dealing with my mental state. You know how if you're not strong with your values and what you think, people would come up with, I don't know. And then you start to doubt what you believe in and the likes. Anyway, that's part of the reasons I had to move away from Twitter. Okay. But anyway, it's more like a welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. And I saw somewhere someone was saying that they forgetting how to use Twitter. I'm like, was it that long for you to forget how to use Twitter? Some people are saying that they've forgotten how to use Twitter. While some are excited about the fact that they're going back on Twitter. They're free, Well, some people don't see it as well as something to celebrate because they've been tweeting the whole time. The whole VPN has been working for some people. So, yeah, that's basically what I think.
All right, beautiful. But some people have come out to call on, Serap has called on the federal government to make publish the terms and agreements between Twitter and the federal government. What did they agree on
to, so that we can
do,
know,
so that we know exactly.
That's actually true.
Because at the end of the day, if the government is making a decision for the people should be carried along.
True.
I don't know what you think about that, Lagos, Nigeria, but the truth is that has been a conversation. They say make public what agreement, the exact agreement, what you and Twitter agree.
Let's even know what we are getting into. Are we not users? We are users too. Let us know.
Are you guys running Nigerian streets behind Nigerians back? Just saying. But hey.
But that's a good one. We need
Absolutely.
to know. We need to see these terms and conditions. Anyway, moving away from that story, straight to cybersecurity. The Nigerian Communications Commission, the NCC, has alerted members of the public that a cybercrime group has perfected a new year scheme to deliver ransomware through infection USB drives to target organizational networks.
Now, the commission said the ransomware uncovered by security experts has been categorized by the Nigerian Computer Emergency Response Teams. That's a NGCERT advisory released by the NGCERT over the weekend. as high risks and critical. So you pay attention to this. This information is available online. Go to the Nigeria Communications Commission's website to find out an update of as far as cybersecurity is concerned. This is very important through USB drives. So if you just can't buy USB, you want to use, you might be installing a particular ransomware, and which could later
be damaging. Could be damaging. Last week we were going to share also another. Is it cybersecurity?
Yes.
Attack
and how it works
and how
to save yourself from it. I think it's a good time for us to bring that up, right?
Yes. So I think it's called SIM swap, kind of. So it works this way. It says, okay, a new fraud called SIM swap has started. Your phone network would momentarily go blind. That is zero. You just find that on the network bar, it's gone zero. It's gone blank. And then after a while, a call would come through to you. The person on the other end, of the call will tell you that he is calling from your cell phone company. Remember, your cell phone company. That is, if you're using ITEL, saying you're calling from ITEL. If you're using iPhone, it says I'm calling from iPhone. Depending on the network, and that there's a problem in your mobile network. This person will instruct you to please press 1 on your phone to get the network back. So please, at this stage, do not press any. Just put off the phone, end the call with the person immediately, because it says here that if you press 1, the network would appear suddenly and almost immediately go blind again, and then by that action your phone is hacked. So within a second, between a second, they would empty your bank account, and you won't receive any alert. So your monies will be going fume, 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 but you're not going to receive a lot to that. Ooh, now this is scary.
It is scary. It is scary. And, from time to time when you notice a malfunction on your phone, maybe your bank, you're not getting alerts, don't just sit there and just say, because go to the bank and find out so that you can block it if possible. But be careful when people call you and they're trying to offer help. All they talk to you, they want to offer help to you, all in the name of, your bank account needs this, or your mobile phone is that, your network is this. They'll pick at something that you like. So they have information about you. They know what you like. They know if you hear that, you'll be on your toes. So never pay attention to such calls. Just tell them, you know what, I would like to do in person, or don't worry, I'm going to take care of that. They'll try to bring you that sense of urgency, make you feel like, it's very urgent, you have to act right now. If you don't act, you get into trouble.
Yeah,
do not fall for that. This particular one
is called SIM swap. Remember, your network bar goes blank, it goes zero, and then after a moment you get a call asking you, they're telling you that it's calling from your phone network or your phone brand. And then afterwards it will tell you again that your network is bad and you need help, and for you to press 1. Do not follow those instructions. Put off the call immediately.
Absolutely. Well said. Now, federal government says it spent 152 billion naira on digitization in 2021. 152 billion naira on digitization in 2021. So the federal government spent a total of 152 billion naira in the execution of the digitization project in 2021, and this according to the Minister of Communications and Digital Economy, Professor Isa Ali Pantami, who disclosed this at the closing of a 2021 service-wide capacity building program on e-government at e-government training center Abuja. And he said that the money constitute the total sum approved by the NITDA for CBN and NNPC, CAC, Immigration and Customs, among other agencies of government for 2021 digital projects.
According to him, still, he says the figure represents a quantum leap from the 9 billion naira spent in 2019 and 2020. He said the capacity building program for civil servants was part of federal government's e-government's master plan aimed at digitalizing every government process in all MDAs.
I have an idea of what Nigerians think about that right now. 152 billion. But how much impact, how much digitalization do we experience in government agencies today? How much transition from analog to digital way of doing things, or systems in MDAs, in government institutions today? What is the gap like? We need details of all of it. We need to know specifically, what gap you're covering. Just saying that you spend money specifically, you spend setting money for this XYZ project. I think we need more information. I don't know how much of that is available with them. But what do you think about that? Have you seen how much improvement have you experienced from a point of view of you, especially the government agency? Be fair. Don't just have a mind, blank mind. Oh, when I say be fair, be objective, not fair. Be objective at the same time, fair, the same thing. Anyways, about how much you think the impact of, how digital our MDAs in terms of the processes and procedures. How easy would you say that has been? That's a question from that story. And if you want to comment on any of the stories,
right, you can call 0700 993 993 993. We talked about the Twitter ban. We talked about cybersecurity. We also shared a little bit about how much that the federal government has spent 152 billion naira on digitization in 2021.
Don't forget the first story that the 7-month shutdown of Twitter also, cost the Nigerian economy specifically $26.1 billion. That's about 10.72 trillion naira.
Right.
So that money is way more than what the Nigerian Communications Commission spent.
More talk, more. This.
Light pocket, medium, or mega pocket, we have what you need. Just like Airtel, with data packages like 200 naira for 200 megabytes and up to 3,000 naira for 10 gigabytes, we have the right fit for your pocket. So dial *141# now to pick your size on the network with the widest 4G coverage in Nigeria.
Hello? Does this room come with free breakfast?
Airtel, the smartphone network.
People they always make me laugh when they talk say 2K not be money. So you never hear of Fidelity get alert the Millions promo season 5 when it say we just chickity 2K. You fit win plenty millions. All you need now to open any type of savings account with Fidelity Bank. Collect your ATM join or use account where you don't get before they save at least 2K inside. And the more you save, the higher your chance to win. Then lucky customers go fit win 1 million naira each every month. They still get 5 million naira for one lucky customer and 2 million naira for another lucky customer. Plus 50 lucky customers go they chop 10,000 naira one by each every week. Make a compost your head finally. If you fit the save 2K constantly make it plenty, you fit carry 10 million naira go house. If you like no rush, go open your Fidelity account and activate your debit card.
We're Fidelity. We keep our word.
Special season.
Hey, some kind people for we country now, they face waiting they call sweet palava. What? Like a fusa, where they wonder whether if you park a new car for the left side or right side of a compound. Get no problem, go. Now whether to start in brand new generator with key or with remote. If it's a pre we don't they open and close a new fridge every 5 minutes. My people, waiting they cost some, Now the Glow Joy Unlimited Extravaganza. Yeah, if you self want experience your own sweet palava, just dial *611# and recharge up to 500 naira every week to enter this Glow Joy Unlimited Extravaganza. Over 500,000 gifts will include plenty brand new cars, generators, TVs, fridges, and plenty other sweet prices. Full grand remain. Start to recharge now, make you fit win. Terms and conditions they shall.
Glow. Joy Unlimited.
So that's how we go to the restaurant too. And it was
Sore throat is often caused by bacteria and viruses. It feels like you're having a party in your throat. You need Strepsils. It soothes the pain, plus it fights the germs with 2 germ-killing actives. Full antibacterial action in one lozenge.
As I was saying, it was amazing.
Bye-bye sore throat. Strepsils. If symptoms persist after 3 days, please consult a doctor.
You need money, rent money, business money, rent money, school fees money, rent money, anything money, rent money, house rent money, rent money, money to old body, rent money. You want to invest your money, rent money, anything money, rent money. For personal or business loans or to earn great interest on your savings, visit renmoney.com or call 0700 5500. Need money, rent money.
Welcome to Red Villa Luxury Hotel.
Oh, thank you. Can I have the penthouse suite, please?
Excellent choice, sir. That will be...
I said it. This place is finer than my pocket.
Not at all, sir. We have rooms that will suit your pocket.
Madam, my pocket size is light too.
Light pocket, medium or mega pocket. We have what you need. Just like Airtel, with data packages like 200 naira for 200 megabytes and up to 3,000 naira for 10 gigabytes, we have the right fit for your pocket. So dial *141# now to pick your size on the network with the widest 4G coverage in Nigeria.
Hello? Does this room come with free breakfast?
Airtel, the smartphone network.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
We are back.
We're back on 99.3 Nigeria Info. We're back on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
This is Techie Talk with the Tekes Radio, Nigeria's #1 for talk, 99.3 Nigeria Info. Well, next week we have a major announcement on Techie Talk. Keep your fingers crossed for those who are looking forward to what that will be. Just keep your fingers crossed. Next week, join us on the show. But now it's time for us to get into our main tech conversation of the day. Remember, like I mentioned, I posted a Twitter poll on Twitter at Collins Tekes. Go there, drop your comments, make a choice. We're trying to find out. I'm asking a question right there at Collins Tekes, right, with the hashtag Techie Talk with the Tekes. You could find that particular poll, make your comments, and let us know what you think about what I posted there. We're streaming live on our socials right now. Techie Talk, of course, you can find it at Nigeria Info FM live, on Nigeria Info 99.3 on YouTube live, on Facebook Nigeria Info 99.3. There you can see and also make your comments on it. We're getting into our main conversation now, shall we?
That's right. As Nigerians navigate into the new year, right? A major wish is to see improvement in telecommunication services across the board. Now, a number of surveys and opinions sampling on the quality or state of telephony and telecommunication services in Nigeria in 2021 have revealed that the year was loaded with several complaints from Nigerian telephony subscribers of the four major service providers, that is MTN, Airtel, Globalcom, and 9 Mobile.
We're talking about complaints of network freezing while calls are on, fast depletion rate of data, inability to access bonus offer, drop calls, and poor handling of subscribers by customer care agents. And these are among the very burning issues that were talked about last year. Remember, we also had that survey right here on radio where people called in to talk about, ask them about their network service experience.
Yeah.
And they had some of these complaints that were mentioned right now are among the complaints that we got even from live phone callers.
Yes. So, I mean, coming into the new year, most Nigerians prayed for a better telecommunication service in 2022. Now, with 19 days into 2022, is a challenge of 2021 as it relates to poor telephony services. Is it still with us? Is it still with us? Are we still experiencing that? I mean, it's just 19 days, right? Has it been better? Has it improved or not?
Or these complaints and challenges, like the Egyptians we saw in 2021, we see them no more. Is that the story? That's another way to put it and ask the question. That's why today on Techie Talk with the Tekes, we'll focus on the quality of telephony services in Nigeria.
From voice calls to text to data, what has been your experience so far?
This year. What has been the experience?
19 days. Do you still experience freezing or dropping of calls, fast depleting of data? Just describe your customer service experience with your network provider.
That's right.
Has it been smooth for you or not? Are you still having challenges with data? Do you still have the network breaking on the line? Like, I can't hear you. Do you usually have that experience where you call someone, but you can hear a northerner speaking to you? And then when you eventually get through to the person who you were trying to call, the person tells you, I heard one Yoruba person talking to me right now. What happened to the phone line?
It's one Nigeria. The networks are trying to promote one Nigeria.
So I have had that experience, countless times.
So we want to hear from you. Now, from a point of view of, let's not also forget that the telecommunication services are very vital. We don't need to, to overemphasize that. They're very vital to our day-to-day activity, to our business, to our life, to our relationship, all kinds of relationships. Especially in this, ICT age, if you like, this age of internet. Data is one of them. People have complained about how quickly data depletes, how quickly, it gets to go. Could it be a question of them not knowing how to use data or not putting the settings of their phones properly such that they do not waste data through background apps? Or is it that there's just something about the data that does not last? What exactly is the issue? We want to know your personal experience in this, not just data, text, call, every single thing that has to do with the telephony services in Nigeria in the year 2022 so far.
All right. If you also want to talk about the stories we shared earlier, we touched on the Twitter ban, we touched on cybersecurity and the likes. You can share with us on social media. You can drop your message on WhatsApp as well. You can also call 0700 993 993 993. The female only line is 01465 7190. What we want to hear from you right now is your telephony experience or telephony service experience
so far in 2022 indeed. Well, has it been smooth or rough? What area do you need improvement? Because they are listening. Which is your favorite data provider is the question I'm asking on Twitter. You could go there and join
your
the
favorite
tweet. Your favorite data provider.
Okay.
Or network service provider, moving from data to voice and everything.
Okay.
It looks like some are leading in one area and in one area.
So we're in a Zoom class. I just concluded one of my courses yesterday, and I'm so excited about it. So when we were having the last class, and I remember my friend was just, one of our classmates was just so frustrated because of the network. And then when we asked her, what are you using? Guess the network, she said. She said Glow, and everybody shouted, no one's.
Because some are perceptions anyway. Some of them are just perceptions. If you look at it, not exactly what it is. Some people there's just some networks that no matter what they do, people are hard in their mind though. They just believe that they're not good in certain areas, they're good in certain areas. But we want you to be objective, not based on what people say. Your personal experience, you tell us exactly what it's been like. And regarding telephony services.
Right. Some people might be having similar experiences today. I mean, to share. Well, let's hear from you. The phone lines have been buzzing. Hello? Hello? Okay. The phone lines are jamming. Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah. This is Chika.
Hi, Chika. Welcome. How you doing today?
Not bad at all.
Okay. Go ahead.
I think I've been using Glow for some time now, and I think it's good. Sometimes I'm surprised when people complain that it's bad. It's this. To me, it's been good for over 5 years.
Wow.
Yeah. I've been using it. So
what has been your experience specifically this year?
I think it's okay. Yeah, they've had a few downtime.
Okay.
But generally, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'll give them a 7.
So is it a location thing when you leave Lagos? What's the experience like also?
Okay, outside Lagos, I can't tell because I've been in Lagos for over 5 years. So outside Lagos, I can't tell. Yeah.
I see.
So,
okay.
But, yeah.
Okay.
Have a nice day. Thanks.
You too.
All right, thank you.
It would be fair to say that for you, your favorite network provider in Nigeria is Globe, right? Absolutely.
Hello.
Hello. What's up, Lagos?
Chester Live.
Okay, this is Joy. There's this thing I noticed. A particular foreign number will just call you like a flash.
Okay.
Okay. So, and after a few seconds, it drops. Then when you try to call that line, immediately the line just, immediately you dial the line, it starts to read, and your airtime starts to drain.
Wow.
So, I don't understand what. This is not the first time it has happened to some people that I know, even me. So I don't know what that simply means. Is it that when you call them, there's a way they use it to take your? I don't know what it actually means. I'm just.
Was it a foreign number?
Yes, it shows as plus something.
Okay.
You know, when it calls in. So it just comes as a flash. You can never reach them. It comes as a flash. But when you try to call back that line, your airtime starts to drain. So I don't know if there's any explanation we can get from the tech guys what that simply means.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks for putting that out. But on the way of like defending yourself, not just calling calls back. You know, put on your network or maybe your phone network and try to dial it through Truecaller, so you identify who specifically is calling. If you can't get details, so that you don't fall victim because you don't collect the calls. But yes, your question is posed. I'm sure someone is listening. You get feedback as we proceed. Thank you. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, good morning.
Hello?
Hi, I can hear you.
Morning.
We can hear you. Good
What's
morning.
up, Lagos?
Chester Live. What's your name?
Yeah, my name is Ray.
Ray. Welcome, Ray.
Yeah, just to add to what the last caller said, I do see some of those missed calls. Plus, most times it's +25 or +22. But what I do, because I'm not expecting anybody to call me from any. Once I see those, I try to call back. The same thing happened. It started draining my airtime. So once I see those missed calls, either I delete the number immediately or I block that number immediately. I don't have time for any other thing.
That's right.
I mean, that's best to be on the safe side. Thank you for sharing. So I've also had that experience on, regular, but I think that was in 2020. Yeah, I think 2020, 2021, thereabout, that I experienced something like that. It was very popular. I think that it was also shared on social media, warning people not to pick any number that calls you with a +12 or plus, things like that. A foreign number, do not pick the number.
It appears to be a foreign number. Meanwhile, it's just...
it could be one of those... fraudsters or hackers and the likes. So
vision attack.
So if you get any of those, it's best not to call the number back if you know you're not expecting any number, any phone call from such country. So what I do is, when I see the +1
you check the code.
I go on Google to check the code to be sure of. I've had calls from Qatar. I've had calls from God, I forgot the name of this country. But I've had calls from, foreign country. Yeah, trying to... Anyways, the phone lines are buzzing.
Hello?
Hi, welcome.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning.
What's up, Lagos?
Chester Life, welcome.
My name is Lydia from Jankara Ijaye.
Welcome.
Welcome to you.
I prefer Ete. And I want to ask of the Minister Igbe. I've not been hearing from her. He's not calling again.
She's called now. She's called this year.
Okay.
It's not every day now.
Okay, I greet her.
She called last week, indeed. Yes, she will.
I like her talk.
All right.
Thank you. Like her talk. Hello.
Hello, good morning. What's up, Lagos?
Chester Life, welcome.
This is went on Twitter.
Okay.
You look at the bottom of morning laws. You begin to see the reason why Nigeria call the property capital. For government to afford a lot of that money on the masses and on the businesses and all that, you begin to see the reason why you call the property capital. So that there are some policies, there are some decisions that the government make of that, they make the improvement of this company frustrated. How can government afford to make that decision of making no loss? They want to that level, I'm more to that level. So for me, I can't understand the kind of government you are running in the kind of country.
All right.
So bye.
Thank you so much, Leke is angry at how much money, we lost as a people. The economy lost, according to experts, as a result of the Twitter ban for the 8 months or thereabout that it was banned, and he's really mad at the government for making such a decision, even realizing that we lost about 10.72 trillion naira, to Twitter ban. That's what to tell you the power of these platforms and how much they impact on our economy.
Okay. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning.
Good morning. Who are we talking to?
My name is Peter. I'm calling from Tekes.
Hi, Peter.
Hi, Peter.
How you doing?
Very well, thank you.
Okay, go ahead.
Regarding the network stuff.
Yes, what's the experience?
For me in Lagos, it's Glow. But it depends on where you are.
Okay.
If you leave Lagos, so most times I go to Benin.
Okay.
If I get to Benin, it is Airtel. So I swap to Airtel in terms of data services.
Okay.
Then if I go to other aspects of Edo State, like Ekpoma and the other areas, it's Glow again. Then when I go to Delta, Warri Axis, it's MTN.
Wow.
So it depends on where you are, really.
Yeah.
But for me, at the moment in Lagos, it's Glow.
Okay.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing with us.
So it looks like Glow is strong in Lagos. That my friend was from Abuja. So maybe it wasn't so strong for her in Abuja.
Yeah, you can't tell.
Yeah. Hello? Hello?
MTN, they should try. I don't know.
Okay. All right. Thank you for sharing.
All right.
We have quite a number of WhatsApp messages. Greenish from Leary. I'm sure I'm guessing you mean Surulere. Okay. He says, Glow remains my favorite. It's fast and cheap. 1.5K a week is okay for me. All right. Tersin Oyedele says, hello, the Tekes. The connection on calls have become a terrible lately. He says, have become so terrible lately and frustrating. These days that I have... Okay, I'll take that again. He says, the connection on calls have become so terrible lately and frustrating these days that I have resorted to relying heavily on WhatsApp. It says, with WhatsApp, your messages are not lost in translation as applies with calls where you have lots of dead air and silence. Moving away from that one, let me see. Olu from Ojodu says, why is it not possible to get a monthly breakdown on telephony services like you get a monthly statement from your bank? That's a good idea. Like, really, though.
Like a breakdown.
Yeah, like you can tell me how much I have spent in a month. Or
In
how
month,
much
on what?
On data, on phone calls. I think this is super smart. I mean, this is a good idea.
From that's from the providers, right?
Yeah.
Because actually the mobile phones have the ability. They have the ability to give you. They have the ability to give you that breakdown by your phones. You can check what you're spending your data on.
Yeah.
But sometimes if you have two SIMs on your phone and then you switch, it will even tell you which SIM, how much data you use from which of the SIM. The phone does that. So
it's the phone now.
your phone gets
from the telecom.
For the telecom
service, yeah, that's what we're talking about.
And perhaps that's why it becomes useless. So people will be like, you can always check it yourself. So why do you expect that from self-services?
Even on credits, if I buy credits, if I credit my phone now,
things like that.
Things like that, exactly.
Feedback.
You know,
it's a brilliant idea. Actually,
there was a certain day I loaded my phone. Right, I loaded my phone with 1,000 naira for credit. I never received that airtime to my phone.
Yeah,
and I kept calling them back and no response. So if you can give me, just like me going back to my bank to report and saying a transaction was made,
a failed transaction,
a fake transaction, can I give me the process of how this thing
is done, or give me the an account statement?
Exactly. So that my 1,000 naira now just disappeared.
All
Nobody to give account, or where is it hanging in the air or something?
2 questions to ask. First of all, do you agree with that suggestion that network providers should be giving account statements, just the way the banks are doing? And if you are a network provider, you're listening to us now, is that possible?
Yeah.
Secondly, you talked about that your 1K, you couldn't get it back. Yeah. That brings us to another question of customer service.
Yes.
Customer service. What has been your customer service experience when you call or you try to fix something that has to do with your telephony service? How easy? And which would you say, which of the networks? Because, do you think, or would you say from your personal experience, has been able to attend to your situation the best way, the way you would like it? That's the questions we're asking to just to back this up with our conversation on Techie Talk. 0700 993 993 993.
So Olunde stopped there. He says, so you can trace illegal deductions from your services if you didn't know when you subscribed. You see that? So there are actually things like that.
Yeah.
You have experienced. Yeah. Have you experienced?
Yeah, I mean, we've had experiences. I've had experience where you not subscribe for something. It's okay to opt out. I say, when did that opt in, sir? As it were.
Okay. More messages. Dilly from Ogijo says, why is it that you cannot call Glow MTN? It's always difficult to get the call and messages the same thing as well. Please let MTN and Glow stop the fight.
So he's presuming that the network providers are fighting.
So Dele is assuming that Glow and MTN are having some kind of rift
or fight.
Where
so if
you call, and he's begging, please stop the fight. How did you know they are fighting?
How did you conclude and assume? But if you look at the competitive nature of the marketplace, you might want to read meanings between the line, like, at the end of the day, you don't expect them to be smiling at each other like, hey, my guy, alpha. So every opportunity anybody has to use to the advantage, and that's fair business. That's business, if you like, whether you like it or not. But it shouldn't be at the detriment of your services you're providing.
Okay.
If anything, you should compete for better service, the best service.
Yeah. So another message here says, hi, the Tekes. When I was in Nigeria, Glow was my best. It says it's cheap. It's cheap for data. It's cheap for calls and plenty of awoof.
When you say it's cheap and awoof, how about the quality?
I think
how about the quality of what you're getting?
Because that's where our conversation is really centered on your experience as to the quality. Yeah. So let me see. Ike from Struler here says, at the Tekes, well, for me, I suggest you use the network that works best for you. And he's saying Glow remains the best for him. Razak here says, good morning, the Tekes. In the past, 2K data would last me a month. Later, dropped to 2 weeks, but less than a week since last year. So it says, on no explanation, Airtel. All right. Okay, so that's a bit we have on WhatsApp for now. 0700 993 993